What's going on, guys? Aero here, and guys, with all of the Nintendo Switch announcements lately, the one thing that I know a lot of people are still really looking forward to is playing Pokemon on the Nintendo Switch. So we already know that there's a main series Pokemon title that's being developed for the Nintendo Switch. We got that announcement last year at E3, where the president of the Pokemon company announced that Game Freak is working on a core RPG Pokemon title for the Nintendo Switch. Now, while I still think that Pokemon Switch is coming out in 2019, but there are a lot of hints going around that may lead us to thinking that Pokemon Switch could be out this year. Now, that's what I want to talk to you guys about today in this video, as there's a lot of hints going around right now that may lead us to thinking that a Pokemon Direct could be happening real soon, which is going to reveal Pokemon on the Nintendo Switch. Now, I already made a video about when you could expect a Pokemon Direct if Pokemon on the Nintendo Switch is coming out this year. So if you haven't checked out that video already, I highly encourage you to go and watch it. There should be like a little eye that pops up in the corner of your screen right now. So if you're watching this on your phone, you can just go ahead and tap on that eye. And if you're watching this on your computer, you can just go ahead and click on that eye in the corner. And that should take you to the video right now. So you can go and watch that video and then come back here. Or I'll also leave it in the outro as well, so you can go ahead and watch it after you're done watching this video. Now, in terms of having a Pokemon Direct this year that reveals Pokemon on the Nintendo Switch, it definitely seems like we're getting a lot of rumors every single day about a Pokemon Direct that's going to be happening real soon. And I don't know about you guys, but it definitely seems like there's something fishy about this, as we usually don't get that many rumors like this. It seems like every single day I hear a different type of rumor that's saying that a Pokemon Direct is going to be happening soon, and I guess it's just people knowing that around this time is usually when Pokemon would be revealed if it is coming out this year. But I think it's definitely interesting how we're getting so many rumors. I mean, just this week we were supposed to have a Pokemon Direct supposedly that was going to be happening yesterday or like Wednesday, and if you guys follow me on Twitter, then you know I tweeted about this because I thought it was interesting. I always tweet about stuff like this because I think it's just fun talking about it, but I didn't make a video on it or anything. But there was a rumor that supposedly said that a Pokemon Direct was going to be happening this week on Wednesday, and I think I tweeted this earlier in the week, and I said, well, if it is going to be happening this Wednesday, we're definitely going to get the announcement on Tuesday. They usually reveal it like a day or two ahead of time, and so Tuesday, within the first few hours of the day, we should get an announcement if there's going to be a Pokemon Direct happening on Wednesday. And sure enough, we didn't get an announcement, and that was to be expected. Like, I didn't think we were actually going to see a Pokemon Direct, but it was still interesting how there's so many rumors that are popping up about a Pokemon Direct that's supposedly going to be happening real soon. So one of the most trusted sources that we have for when we could expect a Nintendo Direct to happen is actually straight from Nintendo's website itself. So if you don't know, Nintendo actually has a website where they have a whole bunch of archives of Nintendo Directs, and on the Japanese website, there's usually a lot of archives from Nintendo Directs from past years. But whenever you see an empty slot like this, it usually means that we can anticipate a Nintendo Direct to come within the next few weeks, as whenever Nintendo's got a new Nintendo Direct coming, they usually reorganize the website and take out some of the old Directs and leave an empty slot like this open. And we've been using this empty slot trick for like the past few years to determine when we can expect the next new Nintendo Direct. So a lot of people just keep an eye out on the website and see whenever the slot opens up, and then they can say like, okay, we're probably going to get a Nintendo Direct within the next 3 or 4 weeks. And that's usually what happens, and we've pretty much been using this for a long time. Now recently, with the Nintendo Direct Mini that happened way back in January, this is exactly what happened. But after that, like after a few weeks after the Nintendo Direct Mini, there was actually an open slot, and everybody was anticipating like a major Nintendo Direct to come, and that Direct happened in March, on March 8th, and that was the Direct that revealed like Super Smash Bros. For the Nintendo Switch, that major DLC pack for Splatoon 2, and a whole lot of other things. So that was like the big Direct that everybody was waiting for, but it was really interesting because just after that Direct happened, a few days later, another slot opened up on the website, and so everybody was confused, and they were thinking like, alright, we just got a major Nintendo Direct, so why would there be a slot open again on the website? And it's still there. You can go and check out the website for yourself if you want. There's an open slot right there, but what's really interesting is they actually removed the old Pokemon Direct from last year that revealed Pokemon Ultra Sun and Ultra Moon. Now, a lot of times when they remove old Pokemon Directs, it does indicate that a new Pokemon Direct might be coming, as last year when Pokemon Ultra Sun and Ultra Moon was going to get revealed, they actually removed the old Pokemon Direct from the previous year that revealed Pokemon Sun and Moon. So yeah, it seems like a Pokemon Direct might actually be on its way just from the Nintendo Direct website itself, but there's actually been other rumors that have been coming out as well that indicate that Pokemon on the Nintendo Switch could be releasing this year. Now, another rumor that may indicate that Pokemon on the Nintendo Switch could be coming out this year is actually from a toy website. Now, if you don't know, there's actually a company called Tommy which makes a lot of the Pokemon toys and merchandise that come out for the Pokemon Company. But what's interesting is they're actually not going to be developing toys and Pokemon merchandise anymore, but rather that's going to be going to Bandai, which is pretty interesting as Tommy has been developing Pokemon toys for a really long time, for the past few years, and it's just interesting to see that that's not going to be happening anymore and it's going to be Bandai. But what was interesting is on a website this was actually posted posted, and it says, "We were confirmed that there is going to be a game on the Nintendo Switch that will be released by the end of the year just before Christmas, and with it a new range of soft toys and figurines. At a conference in May, Bandai will present this new range of products that is currently confidential and will be linked to the future game on the Nintendo Switch." Now, this is still a rumor at this point, but I do find it interesting how they're saying that we were confirmed that Pokemon on the Nintendo Switch is coming out this year. Like, they're saying it like they know for a fact it's coming out this year, and apparently, according to them, it looks like Bandai is going to be revealing their new toys that are linked to the Pokemon game coming out in 2018. They're going to be revealing that in May, so they're saying that the Pokemon Switch reveal should be happening sometime before May, as that's when they're going to be revealing those toys. So I don't know. I mean, who knows if this is actually true? I mean, obviously, these toys could just be for something else. It could be for the Pokemon movie or something like that. I mean, they're saying that it's going to be for a Pokemon Switch game, which is going to be coming out later this year, but it's still interesting. It just seems like more and more evidence is piling up for Pokemon on the Nintendo Switch to be coming out this year, which is insane, because I know I keep saying that I think the game's coming out next year, and if it ends up coming out this year, I know I'm going to get roasted in the comment section of my YouTube videos, and everyone's going to be roasting me on Twitter. So the next thing that I want to talk to you guys about is actually leaked images of Pokemon on the Nintendo Switch. So apparently it looks like there's actually some really legitimate screenshots of Pokemon Switch gameplay that have been going around the internet, but the thing is that we don't have access to them, and there's only a certain amount of people that have gotten to see them. But there is one news outlet that I know that a lot of people follow, and I follow it myself, and it's called PokeJungle. I don't know if you've heard of PokeJungle. Definitely go and follow PokeJungle on Twitter, and they have a website as well where they post a lot of Pokemon news and Pokemon rumors, and PokeJungle claims that they have seen these images and they do look very legitimate. They posted an article about all the stuff that was seen in the images. They don't have access to the images and they can't like show you them, but they did talk about all the stuff that they have. They agreed to be able to like not show any of the images on their website or anything like that, but they did talk about it and post an article, so I'll have that linked in the description if you want to go and check it out. But I'm also going to be discussing it right away, as I know other people have gotten to see these images as well. So the thing about these leaked gameplay images for Pokemon Switch is we don't know what they look like. We don't even know if these images exist. Like, this could all just be a hoax or something like that. It could just be a trick. It could be like an early April Fool's prank or something. But I do trust PokeJungle. They do talk about a lot of these rumors and stuff like that. And if a rumor does get proven fake, or if something does get proven fake, they update it right away on their website and they let everyone know that they were proven fake. So I do trust them, and I do think that they actually have seen these images if they are saying that they're legitimate and if they think that they do look very convincing. So I'm going to take their word for it. Now, the really interesting thing that I want to talk to you guys about is actually this Twitter account that someone brought to my attention. So there's this Twitter account called @vegetablecooking, and I'm pretty sure that this person created their account just a few hours ago, because it says here they joined in March 2018 and the only tweet that they have was posted a few hours ago. But if we take a look at the tweets that this person posted, it says here, "Disclaimer, if Pokemon for the Nintendo Switch is not revealed within 2 weeks from today, you can disregard all of the following information. The game has said to have been worked on in concept since early 2015 when Game Freak received Nintendo Switch prototypes." So here's all the information that they supposedly have. It says here, HMs are still replaced by borrowed Pokemon. For example, Lapras is used for surfing. Pokemon under a certain size can actually follow you around, such as Eevee, Pikachu, as well as small Tiki and a cute elephant Pokemon. There are a few regional variants. Encounters are no longer completely random. There will be some instances where you are unable to avoid encounters, but for the most part, you will see them coming, similar to shaking grass or tree rustles in Pokemon Sun and Moon. There is a new quest system that involves you searching out and defeating a dangerous threat, or finding a lost Pokemon for rewards like special Pokemon. You have a digital assistant on a Pokedex/smartphone device that will help you navigate and record current objectives. Weather is dynamic with a forecast that you can view from your said device. I was shown a screenshot of a large city that looked reminiscent of Castelia City, as well as a new jungle-like area that I did not recognize. Now, it's interesting how they're saying a jungle-like area as well, as if you watch my other video where I talked about Pokemon Switch leaks, one of those points was like a brand new jungle area that they said that was in the game, and they didn't talk about it, so it's interesting how these two leaks are lining up here. It also says here trainer customization seems to return, as I saw multiple styles of clothing on a seemingly same looking trainer. The protagonist looks older than a child and a young adult age, and it says here there is some dialogue from an NPC which translated reads something along the lines of, "I've heard this is a Pokemon but it never moves, I wonder if it's actually alive." Now this also matches up with one of those leaks that I made in my previous video where I talked about how there's apparently like a Snorlax like Pokemon, like a big fat Pokemon that doesn't move, and it seems like this is a type of dialogue that would go with that. Like it says, "I've heard this is a Pokemon but it never moves." Sounds a lot like the Snorlax like Pokemon that someone was talking about in one of those leaks. So it's all interesting how a lot of that stuff is lining up here. And then finally, the last thing that they tweeted was, "That's all I have. See you in 2 weeks." But it's interesting how they gave a time frame here, and they said that they have apparently 2 weeks that they heard for when we're gonna see Pokemon on the Nintendo Switch. So yeah, it's just interesting how we're getting so many rumors of a Pokemon Direct that's gonna be happening soon. This person saying we're gonna hear information about the game coming out in 2 weeks, but who knows? It's just, I think it's really interesting how we're getting so much info about Pokemon Switch and like a reveal for this game happening, even though we barely know anything about it. Like, I guess it looks like that the game might actually release this year, even though I keep thinking it's gonna come out next year. So I tweeted about this on my Twitter, so let's take a look at my Twitter and see if we got any responses. I'm gonna go to my page right now. It's gonna take a while here to load up. Alright, so I tweeted this a few hours ago, so let's see if we can find it. Yeah, so it says right here, "We definitely have some hints of a Pokemon Direct that may occur soon. When do you think we'll see a Pokemon Direct if Pokemon Switch is releasing this year? Reply to this tweet with your thoughts and you could be featured in my next video." So Jay here is saying that I think we will get a Direct soon, and a 2018 release definitely. Nicholas here is saying pre-E3, so it won't overshadow Nintendo's other big hitters. This guy's giving a specific date for some reason, April 12th, I'm not really sure why. Photon Frost is saying if the game releases this year, which I doubt it will, it would probably have info out by early May / mid-April. Yeah, I don't think that the game's coming out this year as well, but who knows? I mean, with all these rumors, it might in fact be coming out this year. But I definitely agree that it would probably be like early May when we get the info about it, or maybe mid-April as well. But yeah, who knows? This person's saying before E3. Let's see, what else that we have down here. Let's see, the G Meister is saying probably May 2018. I think May has the best chance if we're going to see Pokemon on the Nintendo Switch this year. Possibly within the next week, because mid to late April is when Movie 21 toy leaks get fully revealed. If a Pokemon Direct is happening before E3, I think it will have to be in May. Yeah, it's definitely going to be in May. That's like really what I think if Pokemon Switch is coming out this year. I suspect that if a Pokemon Switch is going to be released this year or early next year, we will hear an announcement before E3 or during E3. Seeing how Nintendo duck out of big E3 announcements, I suspect we'll hear something within the next 2 months. So yeah, I think like the other person who was saying that they have info was saying within the next 2 weeks we should see Pokemon Switch be revealed. So who knows? Turtwig here is saying I think it's happening, but maybe in May, so Detective Pikachu has some time to shine. Exactly true. Like if they reveal Pokemon Switch right now, then no one would care about Detective Pikachu. So I think they want to have that out for a while just so that they can get some sales from that. Either before E3 or during it, because we're not seeing it this year in my opinion. Yeah, I don't think we're going to see it released this year, but who knows. Rusty the Cat saying late April or early to mid-May. I think that's definitely the best time to see if it's going to be revealed this year. Let's see, I think it's going to be the best time to see something like a demo. It's just too soon for a completely new game. Yeah, I think we still need a little bit more time for Gen 7. I said mid-April to early May. I want one as soon as possible, but I think they would do it in May / June, just before all the hype of E3. If not April, then definitely May. I think May is definitely the time where everyone should expect it if it's coming out this year. Joe here is saying I think it's going to be late April / early May. This person's also saying early April. So I think a lot of people are just saying early April / May. This person here is saying I'm thinking late April, early May. I believe it would be sometime in late April, early May. Yeah, pretty much everyone is saying the same exact thing. This person saying, or Outcast is saying, I don't think we'll see a Pokemon Direct at all. Instead, I think that they will reveal Pokemon Switch at E3 2018. A Pokemon Direct is likely to be a follow-up after the E3 reveal. Now, they've never actually done Pokemon reveals at E3, but there's a first time for everything, so that could be something cool as well. Jackson here saying when it gets revealed, it'll definitely be before E3. Yeah, I think like it's definitely going to be before E3, as that's typically what they do, but who knows what else they could do as well. Slow Speed Run is saying, honestly, if we don't see anything by the end of April, I doubt we will see the game this year. I think maybe early May is when you could make that judgment. I think they have revealed stuff in early May. I think by like the second week of May, if we don't see anything, then we can confirm that Pokemon Switch is most likely not going to be coming out this year. But I still think that even if we don't see anything about Pokemon Switch in May, that doesn't mean we won't hear anything about Pokemon Switch at all this year. I think it just doesn't mean we're not going to be able to play the game this year. Like we won't be able to have the game in our hands and be able to play it. But I think maybe at E3 or something, we could actually get a reveal or a teaser or something and just say that the game is coming out next year. So yeah, that's pretty much all I'm going to read through. I know I got so many more responses here, but I really want to keep this video short. I don't want to make it that long. So thank you guys so much for all of your responses, and be sure to go and follow me on Twitter at @ActualAero if you want to be featured in videos like this. And so there you go, guys. Those are all the hints that we have for a Pokemon Direct that could happen real soon to reveal Pokemon on the Nintendo Switch and have it released in 2018. If you guys enjoyed this video, then please be sure to click that like button and also comment down below and let me know if you guys think a Pokemon Direct could actually happen real soon, and if you think that Pokemon on the Nintendo Switch is coming out this year. Definitely be sure to let me know all of your thoughts down below. If you're new to this channel, then please be sure to subscribe. I'm definitely going to have some more Pokemon content in the future, so be sure to subscribe so you don't miss out on that. Click on that bell to be part of the notification squad. Go follow me on Twitter at Aero if you ever want to tweet me something or send me something. I'm usually able to reply to everyone on Twitter, so definitely go and follow me there. And yeah, that's pretty much it. Thank you so much for watching.